Good evening, welcome to Sauk tonight's Simply Established Girls Basketball game between the Sauk Rapids Rice Storm and your Sauk Tigers. This time we please rise, face the scoreboard flag as Jessica shares the Sauk Tech fan lead us in our national anthem.
All right, Gabe, you can send it to us anytime. Yep. Thank you so much, Gabe. We are here at Tiger Gymnasium for this matchup between the Tech Tigers and the Sauk Rapids Rice Storm. I'm Tom Terhar, alongside me, Barry Hine. Barry, we got a doubleheader here, a little girls-boys action for basketball. What are you excited for tonight?
Well, just to first of all see this new Tech High School gymnasium. My first time in here. Beautiful new digs, so I appreciate being in here and looking forward to some good basketball. The Sauk Rapids Rice team comes in 0-3, the girls team does, looking for their first win of the year. And the Tech Tigers girls team we called the game of the other night, looking to get above 500 here early on in the season. And they got their first win the other night. They were 0-1, trying to make it 2 in a row and get back above 500. You always want to be above 500 more than one game into the season.
You don't want to be playing from behind is the moral. And absolutely, we saw what this Tiger team to do. They can hit the outside shot, and that's what they really focus on. They have some scrappy play down low as well, but players like Sarah Harris, Emma Borchert, Emma Imdick are going to hit outside shots, and then Maddie Vout and Janaea Murray are going to do the dirty work down low. It's a great combination. Who are you most looking forward to watch on the Tech Tiger side?
Well, Rachel Kaiser, I think, is the X factor for the St. Cloud Tech Tigers. She is that player that'll get those 50-50 balls. She's a hustler. She D's up, and she hustles after all the loose balls, and she can put the ball in the hoop for you as well. So she can do a little bit of everything. So if she plays well, the Tech Tigers probably are going to do all right.
And it's funny, the scoring is so spread out for the Tigers. No one in double figures, but you have, I believe, 7 players averaging above 5 points a game. I mean, that's a lot. They're really spread it out. A few players come off the bench like Emma Imdick, like Maddie Vout, Haley Christensen, that do a lot of good work for these Tigers. On the Sauk Rapids side, I mean, they got some good players as well, but the main one, Shayna Payonk, I'm going to have to get used to that, averaging a double-double. What are we going to look to see out of her?
Well, obviously she's going to lead the way, and we were talking about the Tech Tigers having spread out scoring. Coaches like it when you make it easy on them. They know who to focus on. It's hard to do with that with Tech. It's a little easier to do with the Storm because the Payonk is obviously their leading scorer.
Vout and Payonk on the tip-off, and it's won and controlled by the Tigers. Janaea Murray on the right wing will get up top to Borchert. She'll get it down and back up top to Christensen. Christensen will try to wrap a pass around, but it's taken away by Payonk with the steal. Down the court, dribbling in is Reberg. We'll get it on the wing, trying to pass it right back off of Reberg. Reberg got it over to Froyland, who tried to get it right back to her on the cut down the elbow that time, but it's deflected away, Tiger ball.
Yeah, and the right idea, just unable to connect there. Looking back door.
Borchert will swing it. Right corner here to Murray as she brings it down. Murray will drive baseline. Got hit and fouled on her way there. It'll be on the floor. Looks like it'll be against number 11, Kiana Evans, averaging 7 points a game, the junior.
That's why coaches tell you to be aggressive. When you go toward the hoop and the defense has to try to catch up to you, they're going to make bad plays, and you're going to end up with being the beneficiary of those bad plays. Another
turnover for the Tigers as Borchert and Murray just can't connect on the easy inbounds play, and it's right back to Reberg, who'll dribble this one down. She'll hand it off, almost turning it over, almost a dribble that time by Froyland. Froyland send it left, attacking, and trying to put the floater in. No good. That time was great Resch, and it's Kazor with the rebound. She'll take it the other way. To Murray on the left wing. She'll drive, attack between a few defenders, and get the layup. First points of the night, 2-0 Tech Tigers.
Again, the Tech Tigers being the aggressor on offense, and it leads to good things, and they've got the first bucket of the night.
Resch, the freshman, will bring this one down. Drop it off to Reberg. Reberg off the screen from Resch will drop it off now. A shot, that time off the backboard, didn't even hit the rim. Rebound picked up by Murray. Murray sending it up ahead to Kazor. Kazor bumped a little bit as she was going. She'll take it right back and she'll drive in the scoop, and she won't make it, but she will get fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2.
It's going to be Noelle Reberg's first foul. Again, the Tech Tigers putting the pressure on the defense of the Sauk Rapids Rice Storm. They got them on their heels, and they've got a bucket and now a couple of free throws to show for their efforts being aggressive on offense.
Kazor missing the first. You see that's an equation that I think Coach Klein wants to set up, is attack early, and then the perimeter shots will be there late as Kazor makes free throw number 2. 3-0 on the Nelson Brothers scoreboard. Tech Tigers up here against the Storm at home. Reberg will drop it off top. Shot not go that time by number 11, Kiana Evans. Picked up by Murray. Murray hits down Evans on the play. Evans gets a piece of that. It's up and out of bounds as Klein is not happy. It looks like Murray could have got an offensive foul, but then Evans got her on the way down the left sideline. As we can see on the replay if you're watching the stream, that was an interesting play, but instead it's Storm ball.
Coach Hine not very happy, and assistant coach the assistant coach is not very happy either, and yelling at the refs, getting a little bit of a warning.
Evans, top of the key to Resch. Resch missed the 3 earlier in the possession. She'll dump it off to Payonk. Payonk tied up with it. That was a travel, and they will call it. She planted her feet, did the drop step, and then moved the pivot foot, and an easy call there for the official, and it's back to Tiger ball.
You heard me talk about Rachel Kazor in the pregame, and she was the one who caused that. She tied up the ball, and Payonk had to try to steal it away and took an extra step. So she's doing those hustle plays like we were talking about.
Kazor on the pass from Christensen. She'll drive right. No, she'll cut back left. Try to scoop underneath that time. Didn't go strong to the rim. She won't get the foul. Bringing it up. Resch to the corner. Another shot that time. 0 for 3 on the night. Starting is Kiana Evans. Picked up and taken all the way down is Kazor. She drives and is fouled. She likes that scoop. She went for that scoop again instead of finishing high, Barry. That has its advantages and also its disadvantages.
She chased down that long rebound on the defensive end that led to the fast break. She just took it end to end and got fouled.
Kazor is 1 of 2 for the free throw line tonight. She misses the first, and we'll have a few substitutions. And coming in for the Tech Tigers will be number 15, Olivs McCarty. Christensen will come out. And a few new faces here for the Sauk Rapids. I believe that's Mackenzie Felchel in for the game as well. Pionk can't grab the rebound off another miss by Kazor. Brought down by Felchel. Felchel will try to drive past a few. It looks like her foot was out of bounds, and she's trying to wrap around a pass, but she'll force that one out of bounds, and it'll be McCarty who will inbound Tech Tiger ball.
It was Oliva McCarty and Emma Borchert there on the defense, cutting off the sideline, ushering her out of bounds and get the turnover.
Borchert will drop this one to Kazor, back to Borchert. She's looking to shoot. She'll wait. She'll get it back out from the corner to Kazor. who will swing it left corner to Harris. Harris right back to Borchard, off a tip. Borchard will have it. Drop it off to Kazor. Kazor sets up, fires, and that three just rims out that time. Rebound, almost picked up by the Storm, but it's Janaea Murray hustling after it. She'll have the board to Harris. Harris could have shot there. She'll settle it down, try to get a better shot.
Third rebound of the night for Janaea Murray already.
Kazor, back to McCarty. She'll fake the pass. She'll go right to Murray. Murray will drive left, down the middle. She's fouled hard from behind that time by Felchel, and she will go to the line for two. So Tech Tigers going to the line early, but not hitting them necessarily at that high a clip.
And you said Coach Hine must have pounded it into these girls' heads tonight to be aggressive because they're sticking with it. They're not just doing it for the first couple of minutes of the game. This looks like they're setting the tone for what this game is going to be all night.
Absolutely, Barry. As Janaea Murray misses her first, she'll have another. Subbing in will be number 5, Emma Imdick, in for Sarah Harris. Janaea Murray makes the second free throw, 4-0 on the Nelson Brothers scoreboard. This is Reberg from left to right. We'll drive down the corner, we'll drop it off. Another pass here to Fletchel. She tries to get it up top to Resch, but it's turned over and into the lane that time. Attacking was Imdick. She wanted a foul. She didn't get it. It's the Storm the other way. Reberg to Payong. Payong point blank off the pass of Reberg. She finishes that for the first Storm point of the night, 4-2.
Well, and they got a good look. Almost just over, rather, 4 minutes into the game.
Borchard to McCarty to Kazor. Kazor drop it off here for Imdick. Emma Imdick. Get it over to Borchard, back low to Kazor. She'll try to drive, she can't go anywhere. She'll get up top to Janaea Murray. Murray to the left to Imdick, left corner. With it is McCarty. Back to Borchard, she'll shut up a mid-range shot. No, it was a three. It's missed, but offensive rebound that time by Rachel Kazor. She'll drive in, another scoop shot. She can't finish that time. She gets an offensive rebound again, goes up and gets the foul this time, and she'll go to the line for two.
I mean, this is just teams showing two very different levels of intensity tonight. The Tech Tigers have had a lot, and the SRR Storm have not had nearly as much. And the scoreboard so far is showing it. It's still close and early as Kazor hits that free throw and makes it 5-2. But the Storm have to dig down and up the intensity if they want to stick around in this one.
Absolutely, Barry. I'd like to thank Clearwater Travel Plaza, where there's always more in store for you. Kazar makes her first and makes the second, making it 6-2 on the Nelson Brothers scoreboard. I'd like to also thank the law offices of Brad Sean Bryant, seeking justice for the injured. A few new faces in here for the Storm. Number 51, Mia Roghold, a freshman, one of the 4 freshmen on the roster here for the Storm.
Kazar 3 of 6 already from the free throw line tonight.
Payonk will drop it off for Roghold. Quick shot on the wing, well off. Reberg has the offensive rebound and puts it right back in off the Addison Froyland miss, and it's now 6-4. Storm trailing by 2. Borchard will bring this right down. She'll try to, looks like she wanted to pull up there, but she stopped as she was about to go up. She'll swing it all the way to Janaea Murray. Back to Maddie Vaught. Vaught is fouled on the way up. Looks like she got some ball, but she also got some arm. Foul will go against number 51, Mia Roghold. So it'll be Maddie Vaught, the freshman, the lone freshman on this St. Cloud Tech Tigers roster, who is also, through 2 games, Barry, the leading scorer, which is crazy. It talks about, it really shows you how much the scoring is spread out on this team.
Absolutely, yeah. She is coming in off the bench. You come in off the bench and you lead scoring on a team. That's showing some good ability to get the ball in the hole, because you don't get generally as many opportunities coming off the bench, obviously, as the starters will.
Vaught will make the first and miss the second, 7-4. There's a tied up for it off the rebound, but they'll say it's off Janaea Murray last, and the ball will go back to the Storm. Bell Hattie will inbound to Reberg. Reberg down the middle of the court. At the point, will go left, then right, drop it off here for Froyland. Froyland pulls up with the shot. That's a miss. Rebounded by Borchard. Borchard will take it down the middle. Push the tempo a little bit. Borchard, swing out to the wing. Imdick, she's got an open look and front rims it. Rebound picked up by the Storm. Reberg's on the run. On the fast break, Reberg Reberg, and the steal, the undercut steal that time by Emma Borchert. That's a savvy move by Emma Borchert, the junior.
Good hustle as well, and I was just about to say that the Tech Tigers showing all that intensity. They need to start turning that into some points because they're only up by 3, and it seems like the difference in score should be way larger than that at this point.
It'll be Mia Rogholt who will get tied up on the inbounds as they'll call a jump ball, so it'll be right back to the Storm ball. Looked like a shoulder might have hit the out-of-bounds line a little bit there, Barry.
I thought so. Yeah, I thought they missed that call there.
Rogholt will get it into Froyland. Froyland finally hits one. She's been cold tonight. She makes that pull-up mid-range, and now they only trail by 1, 7-6. Tigers up on the Nelson Brothers scoreboard. Janaea Murray tries to bully herself down there in the post, but she's a little bit too physical. Gets it tipped off herself, and another turnover here for the Tigers. Tigers turnovers not helping them out here tonight, Barry.
That was nice hustle by Addie Froyland to get back on defense and swipe that away from Janaea Murray and knock it off her thigh out of bounds.
Here's Reberg. Set it up on the left side. We'll drive middle now. Reberg through some traffic. We'll get it tipped away. Harris was trying to get after it, but she won't be able to track it down. Picked up by Hattie. Well, to get it to Payonk. Payonk to Froyland. Down the middle to Rogholt. Rogholt looks like she was bodied up even before she caught it, and they'll call a foul on Maddie Voughton, number 32.
First foul of the game so far for the Tech Tigers, and we're just about 7 minutes in here.
Inbounding here is Hattie.
Next one for the Storm, they'll be in the bonus already.
Froyland on the three-point, and it's good. Addison Froyland finally getting it done, and it's 9-7. Storm take their first lead of the night here with 11:18 remaining in the first half.
She's got a natural stroke. You can tell she's a confident shooter. She hit that one, banked it in earlier, and that one from 3. She looks like she knows what she's doing out there.
Looks like a 3-2 zone coming in here for the Storm. Harris on the three-point. It's good. We talked about good-looking strokes, Barry. Harris definitely has one, and the Tigers take the lead right back, 10-9.
And confident as well.
A turnover there, a bad entry pass into the post. Kazor on the run. We'll get it up to Borchert, to Murray. Murray at the three-point line will fake the shot, drive in, and she will not finish it, but she will get fouled, and she will go to the line for 2, which will mean the Storm will be in the bonus for the rest of this 10:45 remaining in the first half.
And this intensity may not be turning into a ton of points for the Tech Tigers, as they're still only up by 1, but by the end of the game, it seems like if it keeps going this way, that the Storm are going to have a lot of foul trouble.
Janaea Murray makes her first. I'd like to thank Shields when it comes to gear and expert advice. We're right there with you and right there in St. Cloud at the Crossroads Mall.
Murray 2 of 3 from the line so far. She's got 4 points and 3 rebounds on the night.
To shoot another one, and it's good. 2 for 2 of the line for Janaea Murray. They take the 3-point lead, 12-9 on the Nelson Brothers scoreboard. Bringing this one out in Gugisberg. She get it taken away. Stripped by Kazor. Try to get up to Harris, but it's a little bit too out of the reach of Harris. Harris not the tallest player out there. She can't get up and grab that one. A good steal by Kazor, but again, Kazor just flying that over the head of Harris.
Second steal of the night for Kazor.
This is Froyland who will bring it up, send it up and ahead for looking for Rogholt, but it's Rogholt who can't get all of it over her head that time. She's tall. She had a chance to get that one, but it's back to Tech ball.
She didn't have good leverage to get off of the floor. She was kind of stationary, looking for the ball to drop right into her bucket, but it was a little too high.
Borchert, right wing here to Janaea Murray. Back to Borchert. 3-2 zone, ever moving here for the Storm. Back up top to Borchert, to Murray. Back to Borchert. Has a tough time controlling it, and it's Gugisberg. Gugisberg with a tip from behind. Hustling back to get a piece of it is Harris. It'll still be Storm ball, but it could have, Harris probably negating probably a wide open layup.
That's hustle by Sarah Harris. Again, the Tigers, they're a hustle team. They all will get back and make those hustle plays to make it difficult for the team they're playing to get any fast break points. Inbounding
is Gugisberg. She throws it right to Janaea Murray. Murray will have this one. Will flip it up ahead to Harris. That time it's not too long. The 3 is front rimmed. Oh, Harris, that one looked good again. She was a step off the three-point line. She would have been hugging that three-point line. She probably would have made that one. Gugisberg the other way. Will try to dump it to Rogholt. Picked up by McCarty. Will quickly get it up and ahead for Kazor. Kazor will walk down the left side, pull up for mid-range, front rim that one that time. Rebounded by Payonk. We'll get it down to Resch. to Froyland for three. Hits the back of the rim, but offensive rebound by Gugasburg. Payonk has it down low, puts it on the floor, puts it up, and it's good. Off the glass, Payonk getting it done in the paint, 12-11 on the Nelson Brothers scoreboard.
4 points, 2 rebounds, and a steal for Payonk on the night.
Harris with an off pass there. She could have brought that up herself. Instead, she threw a pass when Borcher wasn't looking, and it's another unforced Tech Tiger turnover.
Yeah, she thought that her teammate was looking at her and wanted the ball back, and she threw it to nobody home and just kind of trickled out of bounds.
A timeout is called by the Tech Tigers. We'll take a timeout with them. Timeout's brought to you by McKay's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram and Fiat. Check them out at mckaysdodge.com. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back. You're listening to women's basketball right here on the KNSI Sports Network. Am I sounding all right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Storm have the ball back, 12-11. Tech up against the Tigers. Froyland gets that block right back in her face. Won't be a double dribble because she got blocked. Turnover that time by the Storm. Christensen with the steal. Borchert the other way. Borchert taking her time. Will get it to the wing. To Imdick. Imdick wide open in the corner. Just barely missed that one. Janaea Murray cutting in there for an offensive rebound. They'll say it's off of Murray, and it'll be back to the Storm ball again. Aggressive rebounding and a good looks by the Tigers. They just need to hit a few more of them, Barry.
4th rebound of the night for Murray, unable to hang on to that one. It was a bad pass by Grace Resch, and the other last possession for the Storm tried to go in, pass it into the post with 2 defenders in the area, and just got it stolen away.
Number 12 for Tech, that's Janaea Murray, will get a foul. It was against Hattie. Will not be a shooting foul. Inbounding will be Mackenzie Felchel. Felchel from the left stripe will try to get to the corner that time. Looking for Resch, but it's off the hands of Imdick. Emma Imdick, the junior, getting a piece of that. And it is an inbound again for the Storm.
So now tough pass underneath on the right side, trying to go into the left corner, cross court. Got to put a lot on that to get it to your teammate.
And a travel. They say grabbed the pivot foot that time. Bell Hattie with the turnover, and it's back to Tech Tiger basketball. Borcher will bring this one down. So step right on that Tech, that Tiger T logo at center. Borchert to Harris. Back up top, Borchert. Down low, Christensen back to Harris. Harris wanting to shoot. She's always ready and cocked and loaded, ready to shoot. The corner. Harris will take this on the dribble to the left. The step back is good. Sarah Harris doing a little Kemba Walker style with the step back. She hits the big 3, 15-11. This is wrapped around looking for Payonk, taken away by Imdick. Imdick on the rush. Will drive to the right side in traffic. She'll go up and she'll get fouled. I believe it'll be against number 2, Mackenzie Felchel, but all of a sudden, Tech Tigers getting it going, a 3, and now Imdick will have 2 shots at the free throw line.
Fouls on Grace Resch. That's her first, the 8th of the half for the Storm already.
I'd like to thank All-Star Trophy and Awards. Make everyone feel like a champion at All-Star Trophy and Awards. Imdick makes her first as, Tech Tigers, they finally start hitting the three-pointers and start making their free throws. They could be up by a lot here, Barry.
Absolutely, yeah. The momentum's certainly on their side. They're just not translating all that intensity into points. They're starting to a little bit. They've got this out to a 5-point lead.
Imdick misses the second of the 2 free throws. Resch will have this top of the key. She'll drop it off for Reberg. Reberg to the left, now back to the right, up top for Payonk. Payonk to the right, will drop it off here for Resch. Resch, a deep 3, and it's off the back of the rim, picked up by Imdick. She'll drop it off for Borchert, who will settle it down. She'll draw it behind the back. Borchert, drop it off to Murray. To Christensen, to Harris. Looked like she could have shot there. She'll take her time. She'll go to the wing. It's her hot spot, and that time she's just a little bit short on the shot, and it was a rebound. Murray was going after it, but she'll actually get the push in the back as she was too aggressive for that rebound, and Janaea Murray will have to come out.
Second foul for Janaea Murray. She'll have to sit down.
7:10 here remaining in the first half, 16-11. Tech Tigers up here against the Storm. Payonk down low, guarded against Imdick. Payonk will go up, and good job by Imdick of just not getting her, letting her get that easy and one. She made her fight for it, so she'll have 2 free throws instead of the 1.
Yeah, nice job not giving up an easy bucket. Giving up a lot of, I'd say Payonk goes probably about 6'2". They don't have her listing. And Imdick only 5'5". So nice aggressiveness by Imdick, not giving up an easy bucket.
And now it's a good foul. Payonk missing the first free throw. She'll have another. I'd like to thank M&H Appliance, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Maytag, and Amana Appliances. Check it out at mnhappliance.com. Payonk misses the second as well. Borchert will drop this one to Kazor. He'll drop it into the paint, and a double dribble is called against Kazor. I didn't get a good look at that one, Barry. It looks like she might have hesitated for half a second, picked up that dribble, and then try to drive, and they'll give her the double dribble.
I couldn't see her feet. We're behind the bench of the Tech Tigers, so some angles we don't have a great view, so I couldn't see either. Referee was right there. Got to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Looks like Kazor will get the foul. Resch will have it on the far sideline. Resch into Reberg. Reberg just inside half court. Taking her time, will drive through the lane, cut through, drop it off for Resch. Resch for 3, and it rims out. Big rebound by Haley Christensen. And that's Borchard who didn't control that one. A turnover in the offensive zone. A missed layup that time by Hattie, and Reberg tries to put it back up, but she's fouled by Christensen. And that's just another unforced error for the Tigers as Borchard just lost her footing, was tiptoeing out of bounds there, and had to struggle to throw it back in, and she threw it right to a Storm player.
First foul for Christensen on the night.
16-11 here with 6:26 remaining in the first half. Free throw number 1 for Reberg missed. She'll have another. I'd like to thank Kelm and Reuter, attorneys that make a difference. That's at Kelm and Reuter. Reberg on the shot, picked up, kept in play that time by Bell Hattie, but it's rebounded by Christensen. Up to Borchert, dropping off for Kazar. 4-3, it's good! Borchert to Kazor for 3. 19-11, an 8-point lead for the Tigers.
6 points for Kazor to go along with 6 rebounds and 2 steals on the night.
Hattie tries to get the offensive rebound, just pulled away that time by Christensen. Christensen running the fast break there. You don't really want your center running the fast break, Barry. That time she throws it over the head of Kazor, and it's another Tech Tiger turnover.
Yeah, I had too much momentum going and got a little too much on that pass. Yeah.
You wouldn't want me or her running the fast break, Barry. Just not a good idea.
Yeah.
Back to Reberg. Over to Hattie. Another Christensen there again, looking to steal that one. Another jump ball. Christensen, last game we had her as well. She had a couple steals. This one she already has 2 or 3, so she's a ball hawk trying to pick those passes off going down to the post.
Absolutely, all over the place, getting your hands in the passing lanes. So you got to be on defense and make it everything difficult, as many things difficult for them as you can. If they've got to think at every turn, it puts you on your heels on offense, and that's kind of what Tech's been doing against the Storm defense as well.
Borchert.
Both ends of the court, rather.
Imdick to Vout. The clock is not running on the scoreboard right now. Very odd. Oh, it finally does start. Here's a corner 3 for Maddie Vout. Tied up. There's a few bodies in there, and looks like we'll have a foul against the Tigers.
It's going to go on Maddie. No, it's not. It's going to go on Kazor.
Rachel Kazor, and it will be foul number 8. So going to the line will be number 24, Addison Foyland, who struck a little bit early, made a few shots. We haven't seen a lot of her since then, Barry. Let's see if she can get in the flow here with a couple of free throws.
Tech Tigers have caught up on fouls. It was 7-1 at one point. Now it's 8 apiece.
Offensive rebound, Mia Rockhold off the miss. She won't be able to bury it home. Rebound picked up by Borchert. He'll take it herself. Borchert will drop it off for Kazor. 3 with someone in her face. Double off the front of the rim that time. Won't fall, but she will have 3 shots at the free throw line.
Almost got the seldom heard of 4-point play.
It was close. It was bouncing up in that front of the rim.
Yeah, and she's kind of doing what we talked about in the pregame. She's making all the hustle plays, and she's giving them baskets. She's already hit a 3. She's made a few free throws. She's got 6 rebounds and 2 steals. So living up to her billing.
Kazar makes number 1. And number 2 is good as well. Ready to thank C&D Granite, the home of the unlimited lifetime guarantee at C&D Granite.
She's now 5 of 8 from the stripe.
I mean, Barry, this could be a 20-point game right now without the unforced turnovers by Tech Tigers, right? I mean, it looks like, from watching the game from our perspective, that Tigers could be up even by more at this point.
Yeah, it definitely feels like they could. They're up by 11 now. The intensity is starting to translate into a difference on the scoreboard. So yeah, the Sauk Rapids Rice Storm are going to have to do something to get to up that intensity. They've been a little more stale tonight than the Tech Tigers have been.
Reberg will drop this one off. Flelchel drop it off for Froyland for 3. That one's way off. Picked up by Borchard at the top of the key. She'll take it herself. With speed, Borchard into the lane. Put it up off the back of the rim. She'll take it strong. She will get the foul call. And it'll again be the Tech Tigers going to the free throw line. We haven't said that enough tonight, Barry.
That's good. They've shot a ton of free throws, absolutely. That's going to be Kiana Evans' second foul on the night as well. And the aggressiveness, again, it's a broken record, I feel like.
Yeah, I know it is.
But it's just worth saying as many times as we've said it, because that's what's happening out on the floor.
Borchard makes the first. McKay's Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat. Check them out at mckaysdodge.com. Borchard with their second free throw. We're going to take this to a 13-point lead here for the Tigers, and it's off the front rim, but a lane violation called against Emma Borchard. Oh, that's tough. And it'll be Storm basketball. Froyland will get into Reberg. Reberg will take it across center court.
18 free throw shot in the first half by the Tech Tigers.
Yeah. And there's probably going to be more to come, Barry, because they're in the double bonus for the rest of this one. Payonk up top. Will attack right, drop it out for Reberg. A switch on defense that time by the Tigers. A deep 3 that time off the side of the rim. Rebound picked up by Imdick. Imdick attacking the lane. And 1! Emma Imdick through traffic, lays it up high. She jumped higher than I even thought she did at initial, Barry. She really laid that one up high off the glass. Gets the and 1, 25-11. Emma Imdick to the line, looking to push it to a 15-point lead.
Second foul for Addie Froyland on the night, and the difference a bit, the Tech Tigers, we talk about the intensity and being the aggressors on offense, that the Storm on offense, they're taking long shots and kind of one and done.
Yep. Reberg right off the rebound will get it out to Resch left side. Resch bring this one up top. She'll reset the offense. To the left to Felchel. Back to Reberg, top of the key. Reberg, crossover. Mid-range, drop it up for Payonk. Payonk in traffic, fouled. It looks like the Storm are finally figuring out these Tech Tigers. They're switching everything. So if they switch enough, they get the switches they want. They have Sarah Harris or Emma Borchard guarding the 6'1", 6'2" Payonk.
Yeah, that's not what you want. 5'3" Emma Borchard on the 6'2" Payonk.
She'll make her first, Payonk. Third point of the night. I'd like to thank Clearwater Travel Plaza, the law offices of Bradshaw and Bryant, and Shields. Payonk, free throw number 2, rolls out that time, but offensive rebound by Felchel. She'll get over to Reberg from Payonk. Reberg to Felchel, back down low to Payonk. A rip through by Payonk, blocked that time by Maddie Vogt. And a turnover. Maddie Vogt trying to get it up, and it's an offensive rebound, and then 2 free throws coming for Reberg. She can't finish it, but she will head to the line on the foul.
And the Storm are getting the idea. You get the idea that their head coach, John Resch, is saying, all right, girls, we need to get the ball in the lane.
Yeah.
And let's get it to our leading scorer, Shayna Payonk. She's our leading scorer.
I mean, it really is that simple, though, Barry. So
yeah,
it really is. Reberg makes first of 2 free throws.
Well, and just as I mentioned, they kind of fell in love with the deep shots. Yeah. They start getting the ball in the lane. So Coach Resch obviously recognizes it.
McCarty with the rebound off the Reberg miss. This will be Imdick. Will drop it off for Borchard to McCarty to Harris. Left corner, Harris will drive, attack baseline, put it up, and it's good underneath the defense. Sarah Harris with the aggressive attack, 27-13, Tech up here on the Nelson Brothers scoreboard. Attacking here, and a foul on the perimeter by McCarty, which will end up being 1 and 1, I believe, unless this is number 10. So it'll be a double bonus here for Mackenzie Felchel.
Nice job by Mackenzie Felcho, being aggressive, taking the ball to the hoop, realizing that all the defenders weren't back and she had a lane. Put the pressure on the defender and got the foul.
She'll make the first. I'd like to thank M&H Appliance, All-Star Trophy and Awards, and Kelman Reuter. Thanks to all of our great sponsors right here on the KNSI Sports Network. Felchel, free throw number 2 is good. Picked up by Christensen. They'll get it inbounds very quickly, will the Tigers. Always wanted to push the tempo. Borchert down the right side will attack deep from the perimeter. She'll lose the dribble, and it looks like Felchel got a piece of it, so it will stay in Tech's possession. Borchert. Get up Janaea Murray. She's wide open at the mid-range. Instead, she'll attack. That's where she's comfortable. She'll miss that one off a high finish off the top of the glass. There's a scrum there. Down low, we'll see who they give the ball to. There's been no signal yet. Looks like they'll give it to the Tigers.
Payonk dove to the floor, tried to save it, and couldn't keep it in bounds.
Murray looking to go for 3. Instead, will drop it off for Christensen. Christensen in the paint. The baby hook is good by Hallie Christensen. 29-15 on the Nelson Brothers scoreboard. Reberg quickly the other way with the floater in the paint is good. Reberg getting going here late in half number 2. 3:18 remaining in the first half. 29-17, Tech with a 12-point lead. Christensen over to Maddie Vout. She'll fake the shot. She'll get it. Harris wide open, right wing. Fires this one, just rims out that time. Offensive rebound picked up by Murray. Murray will get the ball taken away. Oh no, it'll be a travel. A travel against the Storm.
After the steal, you're right, the ball was taken away.
Yeah.
And then there was a travel on the Storm.
And it looks like we'll have a timeout on the floor. Timeouts are brought to you by McKay's Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat. Check them out at mckaysdodge.com. A Tech Tiger timeout. We'll take a break. We'll be back. You are listening to girls high school basketball right here on the KNSI Sports Network. Perfect. Welcome back to St. Cloud Tech High School here. We're at the Tiger Gymnasium. Just a stone's throw away from Tiger Stadium outside Barry. We did quite a few football games there this season. Now this is your first time, my second time in the Tiger Gymnasium. What do you think about this place? It's very wide open, very spacious.
It is. It's a big gym, and they've got plenty of seating. Hopefully we'll be able to fill this place up a few times this year.
Oh, yeah.
You got a new gym. You get excited about this stuff. Certainly the first football game of the year was packed.
Oh, for sure. Here's Janaea Murray on the perimeter. Will drive left baseline, put it up, and it's good. Janaea Murray. Physicality put that one in. This is a full court pressure here coming from the Tigers. Reberg will split the defense, get out to the corner. Felchel for 3, front rim, picked up by Harris. Harris up to Kazor with an open lane. She'll get it up, and it's good. 33-17, 16-point lead, the largest lead of the night. Another turnover. Harris will get it almost turned over. Harris will get it right back. She'll be in the lane. Layup is good. 6 consecutive points off the full court pressure by the Tigers. They're up big by 18 points with 2:18 remaining in the first half.
The last 2 buckets put players in double digits. First Kaiser and now Harris. Kaiser with 11, Harris with 10.
Guggisberg, baseline, mid-range cannot connect. Offensive rebound and a layup by Hattie. She can't connect. That ball is taken away by Rogholt. Rogholt airballs the point-blank free throw. It looked like it might have been a travel that time by Hattie, and Murray will take it away from Reberg. On the backside, trying to take the ball away from Murray. That time was Rogholt, and Rogholt, I believe, will be called with the foul.
A little bit ragged on that possession.
Oh, no, they called against Murray. I thought Murray had the basketball.
Interesting.
It
Must have been a late whistle on call that went before she took it away, I guess.
I guess, Barry. I guess. And Mia Rockholt will take a couple free throws.
We've got to try to make sense of it.
Yeah.
That's what we'll do.
First one is good for Rockholt.
First point of the night for Rockholt.
I'd like to thank C&D Granite, McKay's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram and Fiat, and Minnesota Truck Headquarters. The miss by Rockholt, rebounded by Imdick. We'll get over to Christensen, to Borchert. Borchert down the right side to Kazor, back to Borchert. Borchert definitely not a shoot first point guard. She really gets it around. Here's Imdick to Harris in the corner, just barely rims out, picked up by Reberg. Reberg on the rebound, down the middle. We'll get up and ahead. Almost stolen by Kazor, but off the deflection, Borchert would have it. Back to Kazor. Kazor in traffic. Hands trying to take that ball away from her that time, and she gets tied up with it, and it'll be a jump ball. The possession arrow will be in favor of the Storm, so they'll get this one.
Yep, starting to get a little ragged here right before halftime. It'll happen at the end of halves sometimes.
Here's the Storm. This is Reberg trying to pass in the air. I remember my coach really told me, Barry, you always want to pass with 2 feet on the ground. That time she was in the air, she wasn't in control, and she throws that pass behind Felchel.
Good advice.
Sorry, it's the coach in me, Barry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's good advice.
Here's Borchert.
Basics, right?
Yeah, Felchel right in her face, put on some pressure to Borchert. Borchert still controlling, we'll leave it for Imdick. Imdick driving, dropping off for Christensen. To Harris. Harris through a few bodies. Christensen knocked down on the play by when she was setting the screen. Borchert back to Imdick, back to Harris. Harris wanting to attack down the middle. Will stop, hesitate, good to Kazor. Kazor, the crossover, the mid-range is good. Excuse me, that was Maddie Vout. Maddie Vout put on some moves. The freshman forward that time with the bucket, 37-18. Here's a deep three off that time by Gugelsberg, picked up by Borchert. They'll send it deep to Harris. Harris has time. Drop it off for Borchert. I believe the Tigers will look for one shot. Borchert with Felchel right in her face, trying to get the shot off in the paint. She's tied up with it down low, but I believe she'll get the foul that time. She was hanging on the arms of Belle Hattie, and it looks like, yep, Belle Hattie will come all the way down to shoot a couple free throws.
The second foul of the half for Emma Borchert. Both teams in the double bonus.
So it'll be Hattie with 2. I'd like to thank Schultz Soft Water, Murphy's Granite, and Premier Real Estate Services.
I think both coaches are going to be very, very relieved to get to halftime. It looks like their teams are wearing down a little bit here toward the end of this first half.
You know, Barry, not to say it's been a bad half, but it's just kind of been an ugly half. I mean, not that there hasn't been good basketball played, but with all the fouls and all the free throws, it's been a very slow progressing half of basketball.
Absolutely. Yes, one team that had some periods where they played really well and within themselves, and that was the Tech Tigers. That's why they're up by 22. Or up by 18, rather. Let me flip that around.
Kazor with 8 seconds left off the fingertips of Borchert, who will play it in the half court. It'll be over and back. 6.1 seconds on the clock. As Hallie Christensen will be subbed in here with only 6 seconds left for Kazor. Payonk will be subbed in for this last play of the half. Storm will try to set up something in the sideline. On the sideline, inbounding is Felchel to Reberg. Reberg will drive down the middle, put up a floater off the rim, picked up by Imdick. Imdick can't get a big enough piece of it, and that'll be it for the first half. Your score at halftime, 37-19. The Tech Tigers up by 18 here at home. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with stats with Barry Hine. You're listening to high school girls basketball right here on the KNSI Sports Network. Barry, just want to say a little bit of problems with our with the stream on Bitstream. It is up and running on YouTube. You can also find them at bitstreamproductions.live to watch this game live. We just hadn't updated our website yet, so make sure you check it out. YouTube, look up Bitstream Productions or bitstreamsproductions.live. As Barry, we'll send over to you for some stats.
All right, thanks, Tom. We'll start with the Sauk Rapids Rice Storm. And down 37-19 at halftime on the Nelson Brothers scoreboard. They were led in that first half both by Shayna Payonk and Addie Froyland. Payonk 5 points, 2 rebounds, and a steal. She is 1 of 3 from the free throw stripe. 5 points and a steal for Addie Froyland. She had a 3-pointer in the first half as well. 2 points and 2 rebounds for Mackenzie Felchel. She hit both of her free throws in that first half. A point and 3 rebounds for Mia Rogholt off the bench in that first half as well. And then Bella Hattie coming in off the bench had 2 rebounds and a steal and a rebound for Kiana Gugasberg off the bench for the Sauk Rapids Rice Storm in that first half. Then for the St. Cloud Tech Tigers, Carl Hines squad leading 37-19 at halftime. They were led in that first half by Rachel Kaiser. 11 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 steals, kind of filling up the stat sheet. 10 points for Sarah Harris along with a rebound on the night as well. 6 of 9 from the free throw stripe, by the way, was Rachel Kaiser in that first half. 2 3-pointers for Sarah Harris, 1 3-pointer for Rachel Kaiser. 7 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 steals for Janaea Murray. She was 3 of 4 from the free throw stripe. 3 points, 5 rebounds, 2 steals off the bench for Emma Emdick. She is 1 of 3 from the free throw line to go along with those 5 rebounds and 2 steals. 3 rebounds and a block for Maddie Vaught off the bench. She is 1 of 2 from the stripe. And then, who did I miss? Let's see, 2 points, 3 rebounds and a steal for Haley Christensen. And a point, 3 rebounds and a steal for Emma Borchert. She was 1 of 2 from the stripe in that first half was Emma Borchert. Again, 37-19, the first half score as we're at the Shields halftime report. The Tech Tigers lead over the Sauk Rapids Rice Storm.
Absolutely, Barry. And the last person you talked about there, Emma Borchert, especially the last game and then now today, she doesn't get the stats, but I feel like she's a very good court general. She's really good at finding the pace. She's the one pushing the tempo and then giving it off to Harris, giving it off to Kazor. How big is that to have that court general that sets the pace and can dime out assists almost every possession?
It's invaluable. You've got that person who makes sure that the offense is running. It's the grease on the squeaky door hinge, you know what I mean? It's one of those things where they're not, every time they get the ball, they're not looking to shoot. They're looking to, well, this is where the ball needs to go now on the offense. We need to swing it over here.
Right.
We've been stacked over here. We need to swing it around, get good spacing. It's invaluable. You need a person like that on the floor all the time, just like you need a person on the floor who's going to go after the loose balls, who's going to box out, who's going to play tough defense, who's going to do the down and dirty things, just like you need somebody who can post up. You know, different spots of the floor, you need people who can do different things, and that person out top who has the ball in their hands is kind of like that quarterback on the court. They're the ones that get everybody in the right places and have the right spacing and just make your offense flow.
It's the big wheel that makes all the little cogs go, that floor general, because if they have struggle getting that ball up, there's nothing that can happen on offense because it's going the other way.
And when her teammates get in trouble, they know, all right, I'm going to look, I'm going to get the ball to her, she's going to get us in the right set, and we're going to settle down, and we're going to be in the right spot when she's got the ball.
Couldn't agree with you more, Barry. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with the second half. You're listening to Tigers versus the Storm right here on the KNSI Sports Network. Do a minute worth of ads, please, Gabe. Thank you.
or just don't even take a shot.
Elevator screen immediately off the first inbounds by the Tigers. Harris can't get the shot off. It's Kazor with the open three, and she front rims that one. Cannot connect. Janaea Murray was trying to grab that rebound from behind, but it's Reberg the other way. Reberg down the middle of the paint. Will fade back away to the left side. She'll try to dump it into Payonk. Payonk between a few bodies. They're double teaming her down low. Fletchel for three off the front rim. Offensive rebound, Reberg. Blocked that time by Haley Christensen. And Kazor the other way. We'll stop, we'll wait, we'll hesitate. We'll now give it up to Harris. Harris looking to fire a shot that time. Won't get it off. Borchard with a rare shot that time from the perimeter. She'll front rim it, and it'll Fletchel on the run. Fletchel trying to get it over Christensen. They'll call the foul on Christensen. I don't know how much contact there was on that one, but it'll be Christensen who will get the foul, and it'll be Fletchel who will head to the line.
Haley Christensen going 5'11", and broad-shouldered gal. She's doesn't take much for her to knock Mackenzie Felchel to the floor.
Felchel makes her first. Like to thank Clearwater Travel Plaza, where there's always more in store for you.
Third point of the night for Mackenzie Felchel.
Free throw number 2 is no good, but is picked up by Felchel. Another shot trying to get over Christensen that time. Christensen with the clean block. Christian will get this one up to Kazor. Kazor through the rim, the underhook that time, and she'll make it another driving layup on the fast break by Rachel Kazor. Payonk trying to kick it out off the feed into the paint, but she cannot find her teammate, and this one will be in the possession of the Tech Tigers.
You heard me say coming into the half, if I was Sauk Rapids, I'd be forcing it inside to the lane. I think the Tech Tigers were ready for that. John Resch coaching that at halftime, but looks like they're not going to give up anything easy in the lane, as Payonk has been double teamed the second half.
Borchard will leave it here down low to Murray, and poking, trying to get a piece of it, will be number 11, Kiana Evans, who will have to exit this one. I believe that's her third, or yes, it's her third. Barry Hines giving me the 3, so Evans will have 3 fouls. She'll exit. Coming in will be number 4, Belle Hattie. Borchard will be the inbound. Get it to Murray. Screen and roll that time. It was more of a screen and pop there. Kazor will get it back off the pass of Christian. Kazor down low and gets it up again for another one. Kazor with both the buckets here for Tech. After halftime, it's 41-20 on the Nelson Brothers scoreboard with 16:15 remaining in the second half.
15 points now on the night for Rachel Kazor. She was our player to watch, right, in the pregame, if I remember right.
You called it, Barry. It was pretty much your pick, and you picked the right one. And a moving screen called. It looks like Christensen extended the hip a little bit, maybe got the knee out there, and that's an easy call for the referees. They see that. They're way better at seeing it than when I did it, because I never got called for it.
You were crafty.
Yes, Reberg will bring this one down the point. We'll drop it off or exchange it with Hattie to Payonk on the perimeter. Payonk will try to get a pass down low. Intercepted and stolen by Christensen. We'll get up to Borchard. Borchard up to Kazor. Kazor mid-range. Won't go. We'll drop it off for Harris for the deep 3, and doesn't get anything. The air ball that time by Harris, and Janaea Murray will get called for the foul. Another push in the back foul for Janaea Murray. She'll be subbed out again. Imdick will come in for her.
That's her third foul, and she's got a very confused look on her face, and it's warranted because I didn't see any contact. She got the call, but I didn't see it.
Driving down with a shot is Froyland there. Froyland, we haven't heard much of her since early in the first half. And the other way, right away, is Imdick in the lane with the layup, and it's good. This Tech team not afraid to just attack the paint, and they are doing that tonight, 43-22. Attacking Froyland, trying to get to Payonk. Tipped back to Froyland, to Reberg for the mid-range, no good. Offensive rebound, Hattie. She'll put it up, and she will get fouled going up, and she'll have 2 at the charity stripe.
Nice job by Froyland coming up with a loose ball there and putting up a good shot, getting hacked and going to the stripe. I didn't catch who the foul was on. It was a scrum of girls, and we've got a lot of people in between us and the action.
I'd like to thank the law offices of Bradshaw Bryant seeking justice for the injured. Hattie misses her first, she'll get the second. And she'll miss the second. Rebound picked up by Emma Imdick. She'll take it up immediately again. Tech always wanting to push the tempo. Kazor looking to pull up to get over to McCarty. McCarty down low to Kazor. We'll flip it over to Harris. Harris sets her feet, fires a shot that time, but it's off the side of the rim, picked up on the rebound by Gugesberg. Dribble it down the middle. Hattie looking for Payonk. We'll flip it out to Froyland. Froyland in traffic, get it tipped away, picked up by Reberg. Reberg dropping off for Gugesberg. To Froyland, dropping it off, a deep shot by Hattie. She'll get her own rebound following her shot. Good fundamentals there. This is Reberg with a perimeter shot that time. And Froyland reaching over the back of the tremendous box out by Emma Borchert. She'll get the foul. It'll be Tech basketball.
Storm playing a little frustration basketball right now. They're not getting good looks, and they're just taking the bad shots, and it's exactly what the Tech Tigers want them to do.
And the Tech Tigers will use another timeout. They're up by 21, but they'll use another timeout. Timeouts are brought to you by McKay's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram and Fiat. Check them out at mckaysdodge.com. We'll take a break and we'll be right back. You're listening to high school girls basketball right here on the KNSI Sports Network. Tigers attacking right away. Off the inbound and a foul that time by Rockhold. It's Emma Borchert. Dicing and cutting her way through the defense in the lane and will get one up. She'll miss it, but she will have two shots at the free throw line.
Again, the Tech Tigers keeping the pressure on, and you can tell both these teams are tired because that was kind of a ragged second, last 5 minutes of that first half. And it took their toll on them a little bit. He thought that the rest might do them well, and it did for a couple minutes, but it looks like they're already getting a little winded again.
I'd like to thank Shields when it comes to gear and expert advice. We're right there with you and right there in St. Cloud at the Crossroads Mall. Borchert makes the first and the second, 2 for 2 from the line. And Barry, it seems like head coach for the Tech Tigers is really just doing the Bill Belichick approach, where he's taking away the absolute best thing that you do, and that's Payonk in the lane.
Yeah, double teaming her, not letting her get a good look in there, absolutely, and the rest of the team having a hard time getting any good looks.
Reberg in the corner, back out to Resch. Resch will get it down low to Rockhold, get out to Payonk, and the big man, post to post, sorry, I'm used to using those expressions. Post to post that time, Rockhold to Payonk. 45-24 on the Nelson Brothers scoreboard.
Finally got her a good look. They might have to start using Rogholt as their primary go-to in the post. She's not going to be facing double team, and see if she can get some scoring going in this second half, rather. That
pass was off for the Tech Tigers. It'll be Storm with the basketball looking to cut this below a 20-point deficit. This is Reberg over to Gugesberg, back to Reberg. Will drive left. Will now come out to the left wing to Payonk. Payonk mid-range looking to fire. Get out to Resch instead. Resch driving the lane, jump stop. Get it back out to Reberg. Reberg with the mid-range is good. Noel Reberg now cuts this to only a 19-point deficit. In the corner, Imdick to McCarty. McCarty up top to Kazor. Kazor will drive right. We'll wait. We'll give it up here to McCarty, looking to shoot, won't be able to get it off. Back up top to Vout, to Imdick. Emma Imdick to Borchert. A little bit of pressure defense here by the Storm. Borchert through a few, will drive into the lane. This is off the front of the rim, and it's Gugesberg will pick this one up and bring it the other way. Send into the corner to Resch. Resch, top to Gugesberg. Back to Resch. Resch will drive into the lane, contested off the front rim, picked right up for the offensive rebound, that time by Resch. Resch will put it in, and it'll be the Tigers. Bring it up under pressure. Gugesberg right on Borchert. Borchert dropping down for McCarty to Kazor. Azor waiting, will send it behind the defense to Borchard. She'll wait, she can't get the good shot off. She'll try to get it out, it's off Payonk. She got a piece of that one. It'll be an inbounds behind the bucket here for the Tech Tigers. I'd like to thank All-Star Trophy and Awards. Make everyone feel like a champion at All-Star Trophy and Awards. 12-12 remaining in the second half. 45-28, Janaea Murray off the inbound to the mid-range. No good, rebound by Payonk. She'll grab it to Gugelsberg. Gugelsberg will get it up here to Resch. Resch will drive left, will hand off here for Reberg. Up top, Gugelsberg wanting to fire a shot. It'll be Resch that will take it, and it's well short. And there's a scrum for it down low. A lot of ladies jumping on that one, trying to get it, and the jump ball will be in the favor of the Sauk Rapids Rice Storm.
Good hustle, a couple of players getting on the floor for it. Like to see that. Especially when one team is down by 17.
Reberg off the inbounds, an easy and wide open mid-range right from just inside the free throw line. 45-30, only a 15-point lead here for the Tigers. Here's Janaea Murray. We'll drop it back off to Borchard. Emma Borchard to Christensen, to Emma Imdick. Down low to Borchard. Borchard in the lane with the move that time. The point guard with the post-time move, but she missed that one. Rebounded by Payonk. Up and ahead to Reberg. Reberg in traffic with the layup. She'll try to drop it off for Roghold. Roghold looked like she traveled. They won't call it, but she'll miss. And the rebound picked up by Christensen. Here's Vout the other way. Vout on the rush. In the lane and one. Maddie Vout over Payonk. It'll now be a 47-30 lead. Trying to push it to 18 points will be Maddie Vout.
Nice strong take to the bucket. She knew Payonk was coming. She knew she was going to try to block her, and she just took it up and kept the ball at a distance kind of out in front of her, used her body as a shield intelligently, and Payonk comes up with a foul, and Vaught able to finish it off.
Vout at the line. Front rims it, picked up by Payonk to Reberg. Reberg, pass center. We'll bring it in. We'll drop it off here for Hattie. Hattie to Felchel. Felchel back down low looking for Rogholt. Back for Reberg. Reberg mid-range. Same spot she missed that time. She'll get her own rebound, drive in, and she will be fouled. It'll be Haley Christensen, I believe. Yep, 33 will get the foul, and Reberg will go to the line shooting 2.
4 on Haley Christensen. And the Sauk Rapids Rice Storm, the last few minutes have started to get better looks, and it's shown. They're starting to climb within striking distance a little bit in this one, as they're been now down to 16 as Reberg hits the first free throw.
Reberg makes number 1. I'd like to thank M&H Appliance, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Maytag, and Amana Appliances. Check it out at mnhappliance.com. Reberg with number 2 off the front of the rim. Offensive rebound. Payonk. She tries to put it back home. She can't finish it. The rebound is picked up by who else? Kazor. Kazor to McCarty, right wing. Back to Kazor. To Imdick. Imdick will settle this one down. Back to McCarty. McCarty. Get it to Harris. Harris on the perimeter will fake the pass, drive into the lane, and it'll bounce off both sides of the rim and back out. Harris thought she had that one. It's Reberg the other way.
I thought she did too. It was a crazy move. I can't believe she even got it that close, but it looked like it was going in.
There's a rare rebound by Sarah Harris. Not too many times she gets that one away.
Second one of the game.
Yeah, McCarty. Off the glass! I think I heard it, Barry. I think she called it. I think she called bank, and it's McCarty for 3. 50-31 on the Nelson Brothers scoreboard, and a timeout called by the Storm.
By the way, she turned around and shook her arms. I don't think she called it. I don't think she called it. Big smile on her face. I know you were.
I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt,
I
Barry.
know.
9:54 here remaining in the second half. A timeout called by the Storm. Timeouts are brought to you by McKay's Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat. Check them out at mckaysdodge.com. We'll take a break and we'll be back with the rest of this second half. You're listening to Girls High School Basketball right here on the KNSI Sports Network. Welcome back here to St. Cloud Tech High School. 50-31. The Tech Tigers all up and over the Sauk Rapids Rice Storm in this doubleheader action. Stay tuned because we'll have the boys game, the Tigers versus the Storm. Boys high school basketball after this. What are you excited for in that one, Barry?
Well, it's just a good basketball game. It's early on in the season. We don't really know what either one of these teams are, and it'll be Tech's first games. They have their first one postponed. That was supposed to be against Princeton.
In the lane, trying to put it up. This Rogholt that time. An offensive rebound off the miss by Payong. She'll try to put it right back up, and she will get fouled, and she'll have 2 shots at the line. I'd like to thank Kelm and Reuter attorneys that make a difference. That's at Kelm and Reuter. Payong at the line. She misses her first.
Time of the game where the margin of error is very slim for the Sauk Rapids Rice Storm. Can't be missing free throws, down 19 with just under 10 to play.
Payong with number 2. She heard you, Barry. It's good. Payong with the free throw, 50-32. Murray to the corner to Harris. Now long here from Murray to the other corner. She'll sweep through the baseline, drive into traffic, and it just ricochets off the rim that time. A great driving move, the rip by Murray, but she just can't finish. Here's Hattie on the baseline, a shot, an offensive rebound by Payonk off the miss. Payonk in the lane, they'll call a travel there. She got a little bit of jumpy there, Barry, just kind of playing on her tiptoes that time. Yep, it looks like she was just moving her feet before she started to dribble, and she will get the travel.
Get an offensive board, then make a mistake like that. It just negates the good play you just made. She's got 6 of her 8 rebounds here in the second half now. Does Payonk.
Kazor, top of the key, will drive into the lane, kick out Harris. Harris for 3, and it's good! Sarah Harris with the big 3, now pushing it out. Back to a 21-point lead here for the Tigers. Into the lane, a miss by Reberg, rebounded by Janaea Murray. Harris will quickly get it up to Imdick. Up to Kazor, who'll drive baseline, will wrap around the reverse layup. Oh, just missing it that time is Kazor. Rebound.
Third 3 of the game by Sarah Harris. She's got 13.
Rogholt will get it up to Reberg. Reberg trying to find a lane to attack. She'll finally give it off to Hattie. Hattie. Crossover, right to left. We'll have to get rid of it to Felchel. Ragholt trying to get it back down low to Payong. Instead, it's Felchel with the big miss. That one's well wide. Imdick the other way, up and ahead to Harris. Harris trying to go behind the back. Shigeo taking it back away, and it's up for Belle Hattie. Hattie trying to split a couple defenders. Will attack. Pack. That one is blocked that time at the point of attack, and they'll have a jump ball. I believe it will be Tiger basketball. Yes, it will be. It'll be Tech Tiger basketball with 7:59 here remaining in the second. 53-32, Tech all over the Storm here at Tech High School.
And it's just the intensity that they've given the whole game has just kind of worn down the Storm and built up this lead. Storm started to climb back into it a little bit a few minutes ago, but Tech has it stretched back out to a 21-point lead.
And now some full court pressure here by the Storm. Gugesberg will get tripped up. Borchert will leave it for Kazor. Kazor will drive the middle of the lane, go up, not be able to finish, but she will head to the line for 2 free throws.
She is just fearless. She'll go into the lane, take the contact, and she knows it's coming, and she doesn't care. She'll just go up with a shot anyway. She barely blinks when she heads into the lane.
You can't get some pros to do that, Barry, and she's doing it at high school level.
Steph Curry ain't doing that.
No, he's not. No.
Janaea Murray is what I apparently had in my head.
I'd like to thank C&D Granite, the home of the unlimited lifetime guarantee. That's at C&D Granite.
Of course, he'll hit a 35-foot jumper for you, and it won't matter, but he's not going into the lane.
Kazor number 1, front rims, no good. She'll have another chance at it. 2 shot.
15 points. 6 rebounds and 2 steals on the night for Rachel Kazor. A fantastic night.
Free throw number 2, making it 16. 1 for 2 at the line that time. Resch will get this ball. The Tech Tigers throwing some full court pressure right back at the Sauk Rapids Rice Storm. Resch in the half court. This is close to the 10-second line. They will barely get over in time. Here's Froyland, right wing. Down low to Gugesberg, mid-range, no good. Rebound that time off the chest of Sarah Harris. She had it right in the basket that time, and she couldn't corral it, and it'll be picked up by the Storm off the jump ball.
Should be the Storm ball. They've still got it as Tech on the scoreboard, but it should be Sauk Rapids Rice ball. Tech got that last jump ball call.
Inbounding down low, Rockholt will get it up to Gugisberg, and that's long. Trying to grab the rebound that time was number 22.
Lauren Wilfong.
Yeah, Wilfong.
This is a 30-second.
A quick timeout here by the Tech Tigers, trying to walk through some things here. 54-32 on the Nelson Brothers scoreboard. We won't exit, but timeouts are always brought to you by McKay's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram and Fiat. Check them out at mckaysdodge.com. We'll keep it here. Only a 30-second timeout, Barry. And I mean, is there anything right now that you see that Sauk Rapids Rice can do kind of to wiggle their way back into a close game?
I mean, there's 7:19 to play, so there is a lot of time. But no, I don't. The way it's been going, and no, I don't see anything they can do to get back into the game. But there are some things you can work on if you're the Sauk Rapids Rice here in the last just under 7.5 to play. Fundamentals, getting better shots, working through your offense. You're just finding something to hang your hat on looking ahead to this in the season.
Perimeter shot no good that time by the Storm. In traffic, Maddie Vout got the rebound. She's tied up that time with number 21, Tegan Schmitz. First time we've seen her tonight, the sophomore. As it'll be back to Tech basketball.
Storm got to figure out who that second player behind Shayna Payonk is going to be on the year, because if they have to rely on her too much, everybody's going to do what Tech's doing tonight, double team them and take her away.
Kazor with the great pass on the perimeter to Harris for three. It's good again. Sarah Harris, 4 3-pointers on the night, and a big 25-point lead here for the Tigers. Down low, Payonk will try to kick it out. Harris is tied up with a loose ball, another jump ball. Tigers will get it right back, and they'll have this one going on offense, a big 25-point lead. Sarah Harris, looking like J.J. Reddick out there hitting those kick-out threes.
Yeah, you heard me talking about Steph Curry a little bit ago.
Yeah.
And that's who she looks like right now as well. She's got 16 points, 12 of them from beyond the arc.
Into the lane, pushed out, Harris again. And it's good! Sarah Harris gets it done again. Another great kick out there from the perimeter. As this is Gugisberg will throw this to Wilfong. Taken away by Rockhold, get it out. Up top here for Resch. 60-32 on the Nelson Brothers scoreboard with 6:20 here remaining in the second half. Tech Tigers up big. Rockholt will drop it off for Resch. Resch for three, and that one's good. Tick for tack there, Resch. Get a little revenge on Harris. I think those were in the face of Resch when she was in those ones. So she was mad. She made that one a 25-point deficit here for the Storm.
First bucket of the night for Resch. He averages just under 6 points a game for the Storm.
On the perimeter, this is Harris stealing it off the offensive rebound to keep it in. Emma Borchert will settle things down. Try to get a good look here in this possession. Borchert to Maddie Vaught. Vaught over to Harris. She's being face guarded that time by Resch. Here's Kazor driving into the lane in front of a few bodies there. Rebound picked up by Gugisberg. She'll give it off to Resch, who will bring it up. Down low, looking, and a miss. A offensive rebound by Rockholt. And Harris trying to block that one from behind. Rockholt's just a little bit too tall. She couldn't climb all the way up there. And we'll have 2 free throws here coming up for Mia Rockholt.
It's the game that just will not end. It seems like there should be only about 30 seconds left. There's just under 5.5 to play. And Tech Tigers have had it in hand here for a while, leading by 24.
I'd like to thank McKay's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram and Fiat. Check them out at mckaysdodge.com. Mia Rockhold made her first, and she sinks her second as well. 23-point deficit here for the Storm, trying to work on things, trying to see who they are. You know, Barry, you were talking about it's the Storm looking for a second option. I mean, at points I thought it was Reberg. She was playing aggressive, but she's kind of fallen off later in the second half. As this is tipped out of bounds, Janaea Murray was taking this up and ahead.
Yeah, and then a lot of that has to do with the tough shots they've been forced to take. They've had the double team down low on Payonk, been having a hard time getting her the ball, so somebody has to step up, and they've had a few players try, but they've been taking some tough shots. Even if they've had decent looks, they're a little deeper than maybe you want. You want to try to get a step or two into the lane if you can and get a good shot.
Janaea Murray on the one-on-one misses the front end, so it's the rebound by Froyland to Gugelsberg, right wing here. Teresh will try to throw it down low for Payonk, but again, there's a Tech Tiger behind her, a Tech Tiger in front of her, and you can't get anything into Payonk tonight. She looks frustrated out there, Barry.
Absolutely, and understandable. Somebody's going to have to make them pay with some penetration buckets, get by your defender out top, and there's two players guarding one player, then you've got somebody open as well, so you've just got to find that person and get them to the basket.
Emdick will rip this one through, will get it off for Will Fong. Top of the key. Borchert into traffic, into a double team there. Janaea Murray will get it pushed away. Borchert is tackled as she's going for the ball, and I believe it will be Storm ball. Yes, it will. Off Emma Borchert last. Emma was not happy. Reberg.
Noelle Reberg was laughing the whole time she was diving for the ball and reaching for it on the floor, having a ball, getting dirty.
Reberg will bring this one up. Crossover. Looking to get a mid-range off. This is Froyland. To the right side to Hattie. Back to Froyland in the lane. Might have been tipped on a block that time by Murray, but it's picked up by Kazor. She'll bring it up herself. Kazor into the lane with some traffic. Will try to rip it through. Looking for the offensive rebound was Murray. She won't be able to get it. Here's Resch. Will bring it up herself. Down the left side, will drop it off for Froyland. Froyland in the paint to Payonk. Payonk is blocked. They'll call a jump ball. I don't know if I like that call, Barry. It looked like they should have just let it play as she was blocked. Her foot stayed down and she was going up for the second. Instead, they'll call a jump ball. It's Storm ball. Here's Resch for three, no good. Offensive rebound was in the hands of Belle Hattie for a moment, but it is finally picked up here by Borchert. To Kazor, into the lane, tipped away, right to Harris for three, and that one's long off the back of the rim. Harris got hit on the play, or she might have landed on a foot. Ooh, that is not good. The other way, it's a basket that time by the Storm, but it's Harris where the attention is on as she is in the backcourt right now. She is struggling to get to the bench.
Looks like she'll be able to walk it off. Just turned an ankle a little bit, it looks like. I think she's going to be fine.
60-39 on the Nelson Brothers scoreboard. 3:40 here remaining in the second half. Tigers in control. Kazor to Murray. Murray will wait. Be patient. This one will dribble it up. Top of the key, Imdick. To Wilfang for three, and that one's just off. Picked up by Addison Froyland. Bring it up is Hattie. Hattie back to Froyland. Froyland will attack left to right, down the middle. Reberg in the lane, no good. Off a Storm that time. This will be Tiger basketball going the other way. Like to thank Clearwater Travel Plaza, the law offices of Bradshaw and Bryant, and Shields. Bringing this one down is Rachel Kazor. Kazor to Murray. Janaea Murray will attack baseline. She loves to attack baseline. Into the lane. She'll get her own offensive rebound. Out to Imdick to Borchert. Back to Imdick. Looking for Wilfong. Wilfong was looking to set the screen, so it'll be thrown out of bounds by Imdick, and it'll be going the other way here for the Tigers. Reberg will bring this one up. Drop it off here at the top of the key for Froyland to Payonk. Payonk down low to Felchel. Felchel trying to throw this one up over a few taller bodies, and Murray will have the rebound. She's tied up by Felchel, and this will be another foul here, and it'll be Janaea Murray head to the line. I'd like to thank M&H Appliance, All-Star Trophy and Awards, and Kelman Reuter. Thanks to all of our great sponsors right here on the KNSI Sports Network. Janaea Murray will have 2:31 here remaining in the second half, Barry. And Tech Tigers have slowed down, but, you know, if they were playing the same intensity that they did in the first half and in the first half of the second half, this could be almost a bigger blowout.
Yeah, it definitely could. First free throw is good for Janaea Murray. It makes it 61-39, but it's kind of a natural instinct when you're up 22 points with a couple minutes to go, you just start to coast a little bit.
Yep.
And that sometimes can lead to injury, as we saw Sarah Harris come off with the rolled ankle a little bit ago. I don't think that was the issue with her. She was still trying hard, but it can lead to that down the stretch when you're just coasting and waiting for the buzzer to sound.
Janaea Murray
do your best to keep the intensity up.
Janaea Murray goes 2 for 2 from the line, 62-39. Reberg will bring this down the middle of the court. Drop it off right wing. Here for Gugelsberg. Up top, Felchel will drop it off here for a new player in, wrapping it around down low. Gugelsberg can finish off the pass from number 40, Amaya Turner. And this is a foul again, this time by Gugelsberg. And Janaea Murray will be shooting free throws again.
Janaea Murray approaching a double-double. She's got 9 points and 9 rebounds. She can get into double digits at the free throw stripe here.
How many double-doubles did you have in your playing career, Barry?
I don't know. I don't know.
Assists or rebounds, do you think?
It would have been rebounds for me.
Okay, would have been rebounds.
I was a shooter.
On the miss from Murray, here's Felchel. Drop this down low to Reberg. Reberg trying to put a move on the baseline. She's stopped that time. Stout defense by Emma Borchert. Down the middle. Dropping it off. Amaya Turner in the paint will go up. Strong through her body, so she'll get the foul call. And she will go to the line looking to sink a few free throws. Amaya Turner, who is a junior. We haven't seen much of her. This is her first free throws of the night.
Foul was on Lauren Wilfong, her first.
Maya Turner, number 1, no good off the front of the rim. Like to thank C&D Granite, McKay's, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat, and Minnesota Truck Headquarters. Murray will be subbed out. Maddie Vaught in here for the Tech Tigers. Amaya Turner with her second free throw is up, and it's off. Picked up here on the rebound by Maddie Vaught. Borchert bring this one on casually. They won't force anything, but they'll still take a few easy layups if they can get them. Wilfong will attack into the paint. We'll drop it off for McCarty. To Vaught. Vaught to Wilfong.